What's up, witches? It's the Zen Witch here with another unboxing. Hopefully this video won't be pierced by shrieks of pain as Pyewacket falls down behind my back. He is such a pointy boy right now, and he's absolutely crazy, and he's just a nutty baby, and he doesn't know his limits. Do you? Do you? Oh my God. I mean, I love him so much, but them murder mittens, those murder mittens, Pyewacket. Okay, you're going to hear some pretty soon as he comes back up on the chair. Anyway, back to my purpose here today, which is an unboxing. And today I am looking at one of my son's decks. So this is not even an official part of the collection. And you know what? I got to light my charcoal here while we're hanging out. And once again, ask the fire gods that this not explode on me. I think I have to level up in the kind of charcoals I'm getting. Charcoals that I can break into little pieces and that don't explode when you light them. Goals. There we go. You're going to start seeing videos being edited by me. You know, my no jump cut promise. You're going to start seeing jump cuts because of Pyewacket. Because there's just going to be insanity going on behind me now and again. That's going to take time to fix. All right. So this deck that belongs to my son, Mermaids and Dolphins and Magical Creatures of the Seas, by Gillian Kemp. Gillian Kemp also did the Fairy Wisdom deck that I have reviewed, so I will link that at the end. Book and 52 cards for affirmation and divination. Mermaids and Dolphins, divine the future with these 52 beautiful cards expressing the magic of two of the ocean's most beguiling creatures, the mermaid and the dolphin. The mermaid, mistress of fateful beauty. Sorry, I've got pie hair up my nose. Mistress of fateful beauty reveals what is known and what is hidden. The dolphin, an ancient symbol of healing and salvation, appears with other creatures of the seas to bring you gifts of light and learning. Choose a card each day as an affirmation, or try one of the 10 layouts shown within the illustrated book to foretell the future and connect with your deepest desires. This is CICO Books, London and New York. We'll look at the copyright. Nothing inside. That's before somebody said, hey, let's put little surprises inside the lid. This is copyright 2007. All right. Set the book aside, take a look at the pictures. And I've actually not looked at this deck at all. King Poseidon is number 1, and there's a little verse. So here's the, her whimsical style of art. There's Poseidon and flying fishes and bottom fishes and seahorses pulling his chariot and Nautilus and really pretty border of shells and things. The border is the same on all the cards. And here are the backs, by the way. Reversible. And then there's a little verse. Expecting the best of yourself brings out great things in you. That's a bit redundant. Okay. Queen Amphitrite. Faith is an optimist that shows which way to flow. So we're definitely going with the Greek imagery. Uh-oh, hold on. I have my fireplace video going, and it bailed. All right, 3 is the Triton. Your aim rather than your desire is your real doctrine. Your aim rather than your desire is your real doctrine. Okay. The Merman. The longings of your heart can become actual realities. The Nixie, your soul will build what it is trained to expect. Your soul will build what it is trained to expect. Yeah. Spend some time with that. I don't think I'm going to read all of these. Let's just go through. The Merbaby. Oh. Skill of being in harmony increases your effectiveness. The Water Nymph. The first step to wisdom is understanding. The Sith Mermaid, the power that creates and sustains you, heals you. The mermaid's purse. You attract good fortune and bring justice to those who may destroy you. Ooh, we just watched The Addams Family the other day. We willingly feast on those who would subdue us. I love it. The Roan, I don't know if that's Rowan or Rowan mermaid. Faith sees the horizon beyond the waves. The Undine, a stream of plenty will flow into good fortune. Oceanus, following your heart will, with enduring hard work, create success. Lorelei, I got to scoot up a little bit, and I have to be so careful when I'm moving my chair. Okay. Your aim achieved brings satisfaction and accomplishment. The Siren, in the treasure of a day, light is thrown on what could be tomorrow. The three Rhine maidens, love is a virtue that endures eternally. And look at, we've got like a ring and a treasure chest. Okay, the Nereid. Nereid? N-E-R-E-I-D, Nereid, holding to the ideal while endeavoring to attain it will help to realize it. Absolutely. Melusina, the calm of patience brings a tranquil sea of protection. The Rusalka, your ideal and belief weight created in. Okay, there's some cumbersome language here. I know she's worked these things into exactly what she wants them to say, but it's difficult to read. Your ideal and belief wait created in the distance. Call and it will come. Okay. The Kelpie, the longings of your heart are prophecies of realities. The Asrai, without a rich heart, treasure is less likely to be discovered. So I'm looking at the names here and realizing that there are other cultures here. So she's going for sea creatures in other mythologies as well. The Mermaid's rock. When two people in their hearts are one, they shatter the strength of stone. The Nyx. Calm waters reflect clearer images than rough waters. The Mermaila. Talk happiness and happiness will gravitate towards you. There's the spelling. The Mermaid's grace. Lose not a tide and waste no time. Strongkarl mermaid. The world of water is an ocean that suffers no stagnation. The Vodyanoi spirit. The ebb and flow of the tide carries good tidings. So yeah, that definitely sounds like an Eastern European thing. The sperm whale. Make friends with the cheerful and optimistic. And you know what? I lit that charcoal and it still didn't light. The porpoise. Working for something and expecting the opposite will discourage it from happening. There's a lesson in faith, huh? The bottlenose dolphin. Safe shores of emotional and physical security are yours. The striped dolphin. Oh, God. My first glance, I saw steroid. The steroid dolphin. The striped dolphin. Good news flowing through the ether waves will answer your prayers. The humpback whale. Nothing can be done without the proper means. Oh, he's drinking water. Okay. Toddler got quiet there for a second. The gray whale. To give and receive genuine love brings a gift of happiness. The beluga whale. Begin whatever you dream of now. That's a good card. The killer whale. Perseverance and determination bring results. The narwhal. As your confidence increases, so does your ability. The pilot whale. You are your own fate and control your own destiny. So you notice we went from the mythological creatures to the actual sea creatures here. The great sea monster. Now we're back to mythological. To accomplish your dream, plan, and believe. The kraken. Your success and happiness lie within you. The great sea serpent. Enthusiasm helps you achieve the impossible. The blue whale. You will achieve your dreams through innovative solutions. The right whale. The pathway to a dream is one of sacrifice. The common dolphin. You never know what great idea may arise in your sleep. Proteus, the old man of the sea. Plan, relax, and flow with the tide. Interesting that suddenly we're back to humanoid in the middle of it all. Spotted dolphin. There is always something positive in the future. The black dolphin. Recognize which waves will carry you to your new horizon. The hourglass dolphin. Ooh, look how beautiful. Your achievement is only a matter of time. Charybdis and Scylla. So this is actually a place. The future holds promise. Sedna, the sea goddess. Through virtue, you find your place in the world. Again, we're back to, mythological. 49, the water leaper. You will rise by taking steps and overleaping nothing. 50 is the Vitea. The secret of happiness is consciously uniting with the best in you. Then we have the Hooper. The one principle that runs through the universe flows in the waves of the sea. Ningyo. Astral light and an image of the world and oneness integrates the two, them and you. Ningyo. That sounds Japanese to me. Look at how we have different... Okay, so we've got the borders on the first 26 cards. So that's half the deck. And then the other half does have this different type of border and different coloring on the outside. So first of all, I want to find out what the difference is there as we go to the book and as I attempt once again to light this charcoal. All right, I think that's got it. Let's hope. All right, to the book. Are you back there, my crazy boy? Okay. So here's where it's fraught with danger because he could decide at any moment to climb up my back. I have scars. I have scabs, scratches everywhere. And you know exactly where they are when you get in the shower. All right. Mermaid lore, dolphin lore, how to lay the cards, and the rulers of the ocean. Mermaid lore. Begging, okay. Within every stream, waterfall, brook, spring, well, pond, lake, and sea is a water divinity known as a mermaid who possesses the gift of seeing the future. Mermaids personify the beauty and deceit of the sea, being long-lived, supernatural creatures of dazzling beauty. Appearing as young women from the waist up with fish tails from the waist down, they are benevolent deities who can cure the sick. It is their privilege always to remain young and beautiful because they are nourished on ambrosia, the spiritual honey of life. The bare-breasted top half of a mermaid represents a mother or love goddess, wisdom beyond knowledge, kindness, nurture, shelter, growth, nourishment, and fertility. Mermaids symbolize the maternal realm within us, the inner voice of human intuition, and the life-giving powers found in every person's subconscious. The fish half of the mermaid confronts all that is cold-blooded and not ruled by the heat of passion, so the half-woman, half-fish symbolizes attraction and confrontation of the fear of the cold-blooded, deeply primeval way of human life. To return to the sea is to return to the mother, to die not literally, but to discover the true source of life and to turn away from base, bad, or subhuman behavior to always be warm and loving. Being half human and half fish, mermaids represent the oneness that may be experienced by anyone bold enough to explore the eternal spiritual pulse of great wisdom that mermaids personify. The seas, rivers, lakes, and springs in which they live show there is no geographical boundary and represent the association of awareness of love being the worldwide source of all creation. Okay, so mermaids have been in folklore and legend. Maid of the lake. Mere is an old word for lake. Molgs, meaning mane. A merwiff, a lake woman or wife, is mentioned in Beowulf. Goes on. Okay. The mermaile or mermaite, merbaby or fish child. So she talks about, goes more into the mythology of mermaids. Then there's a thing here called begging the water's pardon. People woof pray, Y-O-U-L-F, whoopsie. People would pray to the sea goddess, mother of mermaids and water spirits, to forgive their sins and cure their sickness. To beg the water's pardon, they would throw a piece of bread into the water, greet the water, and speak 3 times this ancient exorcism. I come to thee, little water mother, with head bowed and repentant. Forgive me, pardon me, and ye too, ancestors and forefathers of the water. Interesting. I am working now on a ritual video that I'm going to give you called The Blessing of the Waters, so this is very interesting to me. Then we have dolphin lore. Inspired by ancient legend, the dolphin has become an allegory of salvation and friend to man. They've always been associated with the possession of supernatural powers and are believed to have much in common with humans. They're members of the whale family, cetaceans. They do not depend on sight. Instead, clicking and whistling. What is that? Echolocation? All right. No creature of the ocean other than the mermaid has been surrounded with more romance than the dolphin. And there's even, speculation that dolphins and other creatures were mistaken for mermaids when they would see the tails and things. So let's talk about how to lay the cards. Move on a little bit here. You will find your favorite way to read the cards for yourself or friends. If reading for others, they should always shuffle and choose the cards themselves. So there's the Magical Magnetic Pole Star. 7-card reading. There's the Tidal Wave, which is a 12-card reading. The Water Spirits, Yes or No. There's 5 cards. The Turning of the Tide. Hi, Pi. See, he's taking his job very seriously. He's learning how to be familiar when the cards are out. We have the Turning of the Tide, which is 3 cards. We think, Pi, we have the 4 Tides, which is 4 cards. That's kind of hot. You don't want to be there. That's hot, little boy. Okay. High and Low Tides, which is a 7-carder. Still Waters Run Deep, that is 12 cards as well. Dancing Water, which is 8 cards. And the 10th Wave, which is 10 cards. Then we have the 7 Seas Wish, and that's 7 cards. So she gives you a good number of spreads here. We're going to do our regular old 3-card. Let me see what the 3-carder was here. And if we want to apply those categories. It's always a good idea with the deck to look at what readings are in the book and apply it when you first start to read the cards, because it's, comes from the mind, the same mind, and might be structured to really pull meaning out of the cards that you wouldn't otherwise get. All right, we'll answer a yes or no question. I don't want a yes or no question. Here's another yes or no. What's the 4 Tides? Beginning in the matter, the turning point, the obstacles, and the answer. Maybe we'll do that one. Oh, I wanted to look up Ningyo. So let's look at the cards themselves. The rulers of the ocean, they're magical creatures. So that's the first section, is the rulers and their magical creatures. Then when we get to 26 or 27 and the border changes, we don't get any information about why that is. Let me go back. Poseidon's wife, sometimes blah, 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 blah. I'm just looking to see if she acknowledges the split in the deck. What arise in worship? I don't want to find Amphitrite. Jealousy, sometimes Amphitrite and Poseidon. Dolphins, whales, and porpoises have returned to the sea. Symbolize returning to subconsciousness, like humans. She doesn't. Okay, these cards convey the world of the magical and ordinary creatures of the seas and waters, King Poseidon and Queen Amphitrite. The cards hopefully reveal what is lying at the bottom of the deep blue sea, waiting for your discovery. The sea and all fresh water is fun, so enjoy water's fluidity and adaptability. Why wouldn't you mention that? There's a reason you do things. With the deck, if there's a significant reason that you've made a choice with the deck, share that. Or it's a choice that is insignificant. If that didn't mean enough to you to explain to us why you're doing it, why did you do it? All right. Let's go to Ningyo. By plucking up courage and refusing to be disheartened, confused or muddle-headed in accordance with your liking. Okay, the Ningyo represents the discarding of baseness and sacrifice of the lower for the higher. So she doesn't give any cultural information here. She just gives the name and what it means in this deck, but she doesn't say this is from this culture or that culture, like Sedna, I know, is from, I believe, Inuit culture. She doesn't mention that. So that's disappointing. How much more effort would it take to bring a little cultural knowledge there, since you are drawing from different cultures? How much effort would it have taken to say Ningyo comes from the Japanese culture, if it does. Or Sedna from the Inuit culture means blah, 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 blah. That really would have done a lot for me. I feel like she kind of straddles because the fairy wisdom cards were clearly made for younger people, even though some of the meanings were not quite. So I really feel like this woman is sort of straddling where she wants to go with things. She's like keeping things very light and young, but she's also got a foot on the other side and not going very much deeper with it. All right. Ancestors and allies, guides and guardians. Water spirits, I offer you this fresh water to come and please bring your wisdom through these cards. Bring us information that is useful, entertaining, and insightful. I offer you Fire of Azrael. I offer you a sound bath. I haven't shot an unboxing in a couple of days, so I haven't smelled my Fire of Azrael in a few days, and I miss it. When it's not there, I really, really miss it. All right. All right. What do my viewers, I keep wanting to say readers, what do my viewers need to hear today in order to find validation, in order to survive, in order to move beyond survival into thriving and empowerment? All right, they're telling me done. Oh, hi. I never even felt that one come out. And then we'll take one more off the top. The Mermaid, the one that I couldn't pronounce. All right. So the first one we have is the Undine. A stream of plenty will flow into good fortune. Melusina, the calm of patience, brings a tranquil sea of protection. And Mermaid, the talk happiness, and happiness will gravitate towards you. A stream of plenty will flow into good fortune. All right, let's just take a look here. I mean, that sounds just like a pronouncement, not here's what you need to do, but just, and the key words are a chance. So this is talking about opportunity. A tale about money that is marvelous. And each of the cards, there's an image here, there's the keywords, and then there's just a paragraph. There's no like upright reversed or anything like that. A tale about money that is marvelous and unbelievable is about to be told to you. That's pretty specific. If what arrives or what you hear appears to be too good to be true, it probably is. Do not meddle in the affairs of others, or you will find yourself in troubled waters from which it will be difficult to escape. Wow, there's a 180, huh? The Undine, a beautiful water nymph with long hair flowing like a river, augurs that you should follow the lines of least resistance to flow out of a difficult situation. By continually doing all that is required of you by the demands of time, you flow to your goal. You will be bathing in all kinds of possibilities and opportunities if you follow your heart in an enterprising venture. A stream of plenty will flow into good fortune. There's, I'm kind of having a hard time looking at the condensed phrase here, which just says, good things coming your way, with all of these, do not meddle in the affairs of others or you'll be in trouble. And flowing out of a difficult situation. Very little is said here until the very end about something good coming your way. So, I mean, it's obviously about possibilities, and this is where I have to go back to the keywords of a chance. I think that's more to the point with everything else that she's saying. But the one that's really standing out to me is do not meddle in the affairs of others or you'll find yourself in troubled waters. I mean, it's just like coming out of left field for what the card is showing. And I don't really see, I mean, I guess I could see these kind of pink wavy things around her. They kind of go in front and behind her, so it could talk about being, tangled up in something or getting in the middle of something. I don't know. But what I'm saying is I'd have a hard time meeting this, matching this image with the range of meanings, and even matching this key phrase up here with the range of meanings that she's given there. Melusina, let's go to the second one. The key word is shock. The phrase, the calm of patience brings a tranquil sea of protection. And nowhere in the book, unless you've got incredibly good eyes, does it repeat this phrase. It just shows it on the card here. So you'd have to read this tiny little thing. Best to read it on the card. The calm of patience brings a tranquil sea of protection. You are clairvoyant, especially around the time of the full moon, like Melusina, who changed from human to mermaid every full moon. You may discover a shocking secret. Okay, I'm having trouble here because the key word here is shock. And the phrase is, the calm of patience brings a tranquil sea of protection. Reacting on the spur of the moment could endanger the whole situation. Melusina symbolizes a sudden scream of despair when her husband Siegfried broke his promise. Peeping through the bathroom keyhole and seeing her secret fishtail, she screeched and threw herself into the river Alzette to remain a mermaid. Staying calm will put you in a better position where nothing is lost. Think before you act, as Siegfried wished he had. All right, now maybe a better key phrase would be think before you act, rather than this calm of patience. If you're looking at divination and this is saying calm patience, okay, great, that's mine. But then the whole thing is shock and shrieking, and I'm having a hard time here. All right, the last one, the Mermaile, frivolity. Talk happiness, and happiness will gravitate towards you. Your wish will come true. And so frivolity, it's telling us your wish will come true. Talk happiness and it'll be on its way. And the key word is frivolity. Your wish will come true. The Mermaile, a fish child often picked up to grant wishes, predicts it. Time and patience will turn a turbulent tide to your advantage. There's a link between what can be seen and what is beyond perception and yet to develop. And that is, talking happiness and watching it develop. Wait calmly until tranquil waters beckon you to swim. To plunge playfully into deep waters that you have little or no experience of would be dangerous. By knowing your duties and being able to perform them, your voyage through life will be plain sailing. Many treasures lie in store, some occult and mysterious, others tangible prizes of good luck. You have much fun to look forward to, so be happy now. But frivolity, are you struggling too? Please give me your input on this. So if we look at the keywords, we have a chance, shock, and frivolity. What advice does that give us? Take an opportunity to do something shocking, be shocked, I can't put those keywords together. So this one, good fortune, but then again, I keep thinking about the don't meddle part of this. So what do we do? I guess we can focus on good fortune, put ourselves in the flow of that good fortune, not meddling in other people's business, but focusing on our own. I'll go with that. Melusina, to generate patience, which protects us. And Mermaile, stay on the positive. Keep your words positive. Keep your thoughts positive. Keep generating positivity. I think I'll take that as, a takeaway from it. Doing your daily practice and, generating positivity. I think that's what I'm going to go with here. What do you think, Pi? What do you think, baby? This is a weird deck. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about it, to tell you the truth. So now I don't have any need to, put it in my collection rather than my son's, which is a good thing. Pi, would you like to go back up on the chair? Here, boo. There, little boo. Okay. So I hope you got something from that. Please subscribe to my channel and please like this video so that more people can see my channel and the work that I do. I appreciate that. If you'd like to donate down below, I really appreciate that. And you can send me a deck and I'll read for you from that deck in my unboxing video. Please, honey. He's trying to get on my shoulder. Okay, hold on. I got to sit back so he can get on my shoulder and dig in his claws. Also down below is a link to my Patreon and a link to my Discord. I would really like to build a community on that Discord at the beginning of November, which is just around the corner. I'm going to start scheduling some voice chats on topics that you're interested in. So let me know what topics you're interested in and join up. It's free. It's a place where we can voice chat and you know, get beyond texting and we can actually have a conversation together. And I'm looking forward to that. Where are you going, Pi? No, baby, stay up there. Coming down to the keyboard. Anyway, this is the Zen Witch. I'll see you tomorrow for another unboxing and Wednesday night for live stream readings. You can sit here and watch Pi Wacket grow up and be a crazy boy. Thanks for being with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Let's get through this in the best way possible. All right? See you tomorrow. This is the Zen Witch. Blessed be.